guys, welcome back to the channel. In this episode we're chucking nitrous on the Pulsar. So yeah, if you don't know what this car is, it's a 01 Nissan Pulsar hatchback, 1.8 manual. If you haven't checked out the build videos on this car yet, go check them out. We did exhaust, intake, coilovers, wheel flares, tyres. But we're taking this thing to a power cruise event, so we wanted to chuck something with a bit more power on it. So we went and bought a nitrous system. This is the NOS kit, sniper system. And this will be a 35 wet shot. It can go to 75, but here's the kit. There's a couple of solenoids for your fuel and your nitrous, your fogger, some lines, your electrics. This will be a line that goes from the back, and some more electrics and more piping for fuel and nitrous, and then obviously a 10-pound bottle. Now I bought another bottle so that we don't run out, but yeah, let's get into it. So first up, prior to this, we chucked a colder set of plugs in and we gave it a fresh oil change and a full service. And yeah, you do the colder plugs obviously because you're using the nitrous, so it's just a good way to go. And the next thing is picking a spot to put the bottle. So we were thinking about mounting it behind the seat so I could turn it on and off, and it isn't right behind in the wheel well, so if we get rear end we get in trouble, but there's too much going on underneath the car. So there's fuel lines and stuff underneath there, I just don't want to be drilling through there. So we're going to go in the wheel well, and then we'll run the lines underneath the car up to the engine bay. But yes, let's mount that up. Alright, we got the first one mounted correctly. We've put it right there so that the bottle can be just slid straight out whenever we need to, and we'll just go on to mounting the second one now. So we finished off the bottom mount. You can see it's mounted up. Now there's a particular reason why you actually mount these up this way. You keep the label up and you want that nozzle facing down for where the NOS comes out. There's a reason for that, is there's actually like a pipe that goes all the way down to the bottom where it actually feeds from. And obviously when the car's on acceleration, you want this sort of on a lean and down the bottom, so it's getting the most out of the nitrous. So from here we're going to drill into there, and then we can run the nitrous line up into the engine bay. Right, so we've fed the nitrous line under the car. We went basically the path of the fuel line, so I put some plastic over the top of that so we didn't get any stuff in there. So the next thing is to remove the air intake so we can mount the fogger, and then we can start mounting some solenoids, and we've already started doing a little bit of the wiring and keep it going. So here's the nitrous fogger. You can see that one part's for fuel, one part's for nitrous. That's what makes it a wet system. So, and this is the little mount for it. So what we have to do is drill into there. We'll slot that little guy in there, and then that screws into there, and you got to make sure that the spray jet's facing the right way, and you're trying to get it 6 to 12 inches from the throttle body or at the first bend. So we're going to go somewhere in there. And there you have it, it's mounted up. We've got the direction correct, as you can see in there. The little jet's facing us, and the jets go in the end there, but we can move on to hooking up the solenoids and doing the electrics. Alright, so we've chosen where to mount our solenoids. We've got the nitrous one up there, because that'll plumb up to the fuel, and then that line can swing around to the air intake. And then we've got the fuel one down there, which I can get the feed from the fuel supply up there, and that'll swing around the back there to the fogger. So now it's just a matter of hooking up the lines, making sure they're not leaking, and getting it all together. So we'll do that.
One pathetic sob story later.
So it's the next day. We ran out a bit of light, but we got it finished, and we're going to tidy all this up after the video. But as you can see, we've tapped into the fuel, little nitrous, the fuel solenoids under there. Nitrous solenoid plumbed into the intake, and yeah, so pretty much we're going to tidy that up after this, and that's that side done. And I'll show you what we come up with on the inside. We were going to do a full throttle switch, but it wasn't going to be that easy, so had to get creative. And yeah, we've gone Fast and Furious style and put a button on the gear knob, I mean, why not, eh? Mocker over there. But yeah, so we just got arm the system with that switch, and then as soon as that's armed, bam, just nitrous. So the only thing to do now is just take it for a drive, test it out. Alright, we'll do a little bit of a, I don't know, 50 k's an hour pull. This will be no nitrous. And there it is, as you can see, worked out pretty good. Pretty good chance that we're going to go the 50 shot at Power Cruise, because that seemed to take that pretty good. If you guys want to see that, you'll have to check out those videos. Should be a good one. I'm going to do daily videos and then do a highlight package after Power Cruise. And we've got several Falcons coming, the Pulsar, a couple of my mates Skylines, so we're going to have a good crew. And it's going to be a wicked time. So, thanks for watching, guys. Till the next one, see you later.